TikTok has announced it will be unavailable in the United States after the Supreme Court ruled for the nationwide ban to go into effect. The ban is leading to a tough situation for Iowa TikTokers. KWWL reporter David Warrington has more from one Iowa TikToker who makes content focused on our state.
We finally made it to Iowa's oldest city, Dubuque.
JT Vonderhaar, known on TikTok as the Iowa Investigator, has been creating content on TikTok for a few years. It took the lifelong Iowa resident a little while to figure out what content to focus on, but he found the answer by digging into his Iowa roots.
If I'm going to look for a niche and try to make TikToks, maybe I'll just do stuff about Iowa. I think it's kind of, people don't talk about it. And I can kind of fill that void. And maybe people, if I talk about it, will realize that it's more interesting than they think it is.
Vonderhaar makes videos focusing on Iowa's history, highlighting Iowa's towns, athletes, and other people you may not know about. He described his efforts to fill a gap in knowledge about the state.
I'm really interested in it, so I started looking into it, and I'd find stuff and be like, oh, this is cool. I didn't know this. Let me tell this story. And kind of took off from there. But my whole thing is I'm like, yes, I love U.S. history. There's a lot of interesting stuff with U.S. history. But there's a lot of interesting stuff with Iowa history, too. It's just not taught quite as much.
Vonderhaar, who has amassed nearly 60,000 followers and nearly 3 million likes on the platform, says he never intended to become a big name on the platform, but said it would be a bummer to lose the app.
It's become a much bigger part of my life than I ever expected. I didn't go out to try to build a persona and like a brand for myself on TikTok. It just kind of happened organically as it grew and grew and grew. So it's been cool.
David Warrington, News 7, KWWL.
President-elect Donald Trump says he will most likely give TikTok a 90-day extension from a potential ban starting on Monday after he takes office.